of around 6 liters per cow per day, and I'm happy to announce that the production has actually gone up. We have also been able to stimulate markets by introducing other buyers, including investors who are putting up milk processing plants in Nyandarua County, like Endoville, and we've linked farmer groups producing milk.
Nĩnyendagia karia kau gĩikaro gĩkĩ ndarehe na wona ndarehe iria rĩu ngagũrĩrwo 50 liter. Ndagũrĩrwo 50 liter rĩ nĩhotaga kũngũrĩra cumbĩ thĩinĩ wa gĩikaro gĩakwa, ĩkahota kũngũrĩra thabuni tũindo twa nyũmba. Na karia kau nĩndendia rĩ thutha wa wiki rĩ ngona ciringi ciakwa 200 kana 3. Mwana ũcio akahota gũthoma na ngaigua ngenete nĩ tondũ ng'ombe ĩyo yakwa rĩ thutha wa mĩrĩithĩrie ĩyo rĩ noho henyonaga cumbĩ, ĩkegũrĩra cumbĩ oho. Milk
cooling is a key determinant of the milk quality. Before the inception of devolution, dairy farmers in Nyandarua County experienced great milk wastage. Installation of milk coolers has come as a relief to dairy farmers who used to handle milk using the traditional methods. Today, farmers confidently deliver their milk to dairy cooperatives without fear of milk wastage. Improved milk production is attributed to enhanced breeding and proper animal pest control through the use of artificial insemination services and rehabilitation of 50 cattle deeps respectively.
We intended to start AI depots to launch a massive county-based AI program with the depots and the liquid nitrogen access availed to the farmers. Currently, the AI services are going for between 1,200 shillings to 2,000 shillings for ordinary semen, but we want to bring that cost to as low, if it is possible, to as low as 600 shillings per straw.
The county government, in collaboration with the national government, is at its final stages of completing an AI unit in Oljoro Orok that will enable farmers access nitrogen for free, cutting out middlemen. The county will provide technical personnel to provide services once the unit is completed by July 2015.
This plant will save a lot of money for the dairy farmers in terms of AI cost. Because AI providers will be, currently today they go all the way to Nairobi to get semen and to get nitrogen gas, which cost a lot of money on transport.
Nyandarua County has an estimated sheep population of approximately 300,000. The county's annual wool production stands at 1.9 tons a year, from which farmers earn approximately 9.8 million shillings. It is estimated that income from mutton and skins is more than 2 million shillings annually. The livestock department has worked vigorously in upgrading the existing flock through procurement of better rams and providing value addition equipment to the wool. 1,300 sheep farmers benefited from 61 trainings and demonstration sessions on aspects of sheep husbandry, breeding, feeding and product. Farmers have perfected the skill of wool value addition, which is spun into wool, then dyed to acquire the favorite colors before needing mats and carpets.
We sell in other established workshops in other cities, especially in Nairobi and Naivasha. We participate in exhibitions, and this we have gotten a lot of support from the county government. For example, last year we went to Rwanda and we did an exhibition, and we have got good feedback from there.
While sheep farming is favored by the climate in the county, the project faces a number of challenges, including short period demand of wool and finished products, inefficiency in wool production due to lack of modern spinning machines, lack of adequate finances, and lack of electricity in the areas where the project is implemented. Despite the aforementioned challenges, farmers still enjoy the benefits of sheep farming as it has quick economic benefits.
Na nĩ nyonaga nĩ mwega to nĩ ũndeithagia na ũgateithia andũ angĩ to tũkoragwo tũrĩ o aingĩ. Ta rĩu ta niĩ ndoka na kana gakwa wĩra ũyũ ndũracagũra mũndũ wĩna mwana, nĩ ngũka na mwana wakwa ngomia haha na ndute wĩra. Na nĩ nyonaga wĩna baida tondũ titaguo wa mugunda uyu wina mbeca cia naihenya.
Beekeeping farmers from all wards in Nyandarua County have benefited from MOA's training in beekeeping and product value addition. This has been possible through organized farmers groups. Beekeepers have benefited from the project by being able to process and refine honey, which is then sold out well packaged into containers of 250 and 500 grams. It is projected that the county will earn huge profits from the honey produced. The poultry sector has been earmarked as the fastest upcoming economic activity in the county of Nyandarua. Poultry farmers have been able to earn more than 2 million shillings through the sale of chicken meat and eggs. The Ministry of Agriculture is working with farmers to enhance indigenous poultry farming rather than the common hybrid farming. This is to promote indigenous breeds which are believed to have greater nutritional value as compared to hybrid breeds. Joseph Murugo, a member of Gekara Farmers Cooperative Society, manages a large-scale indigenous poultry farm in Kipipiri, Ririsho location. The project, known as Evergreat Poultry, houses 3,000 chicks bought from Kari, Naivasha.
Matarajio yetu ni kupindua area hii yetu ya Kipipiri na kwa jumla kwa Nyandarua, sababu tumeonelea nyama za kuku wa kienyeji ni muhimu sana kama chakula, sababu kuku huyu wa kienyeji hana magonjwa mengi.
In consideration of this effort, the Ministry of Agriculture has identified and purchased 6 incubators suitable for hatching eggs for Nyandarua climate and are currently being distributed to poultry farmers groups. Fish farming is implemented as an economic and nutritional booster in various parts of Nyandarua County. To date, 12 fish pans have been sunk through the famous Economic Stimulus Initiative. The county government is promoting fish consumption among the locals. This has attracted private investors who have built interest in harnessing and enhancing effective and reliable fish farming.
We have the Gita Integrated Trout Farm and we have the Daragwa Trout Farm, which are going to be our hatcheries, so that from the hatcheries we can distribute the fingerings to all the fish farmers and interested people, even outside the county.
In support of the fish project, the farmers have embraced the initiative, and through empowerment from the county government, they've been able to sink fish hatcheries. The hatcheries are to ensure sufficiency in fish breed availability. Aberdare Forest, which is in Nyandarua County, is one of the 5 water towers in Kenya. It supplies water to other counties including Nakuru, Nairobi, Laikipia, and some regions in the northern part of Kenya. Water conservation is a huge challenge for the county. This has made the county embark on rehabilitation and protection programs of the water catchment areas by initiating reforestation projects within the county. It goes without saying that Nyandarua County is endowed with enormous natural resources such as wind, forest and quarries. On the same length, the Ministry of Water is closely working with locals in putting up more tree nurseries for establishment of county forests. To cushion the livestock drought seasons, the county government has constructed 2 large water dams in Gadhima and Keradhimo locations for rainwater harvesting. The dams are strategically built to enable farmers and livestock ease of access to water, saving them the time and distance they have always walked to fetch for this valuable commodity.
There is no boundary between a national government and the county government where water issues are concerned. And within a period of 3 months, I have used the NYS resources, both machineries and the human resource, to do 17 water pans in this county.
The county is also fast-tracking piped water supply to the locals. This is evident as 800 residents have already benefited with the supply of clean piped water.
Mai mani mandeithĩtie mũno nĩ tondũ nĩ nimĩte namo ng'ombe ciakwa ikanyotoka na tũrauga tũcokerie andũ aya maratũmire mai ma makinye gũkũ ngatho tũrauga Ngai amũrathime mũno.
To enhance community empowerment and participation, The locals are involved in digging terraces and laying of water pipes, easing the workload and fastening the speed at which water is made available.
Wakati walikuja wamelitupatia kwanza mifereji 1,200 ambaye sasa tulipoweka ndio imeweza kupatia watu 800 maji.
The revival of a collapsed water borehole in Rurie ward by the governor is another of the complementing efforts in developing the county. The borehole has helped reduce the cost of water per 20 litres gallon from 15 shillings to 3 shillings. Distance covered by residents in search of water was reduced from 15 kilometers to just a few meters. This intervention helped the residents of Rurie be able to utilize the time wasted to search for water for other social development activities.
Nituteithĩtio muno nĩ maĩ maya ma governor tondu riria matari kuo nitwathinikaga twathiana guku kundu kuraihu na kuria iguru wa thibitari-ini na twendagirio maĩ goro hindi tondu twagura ciringi 15. Riu thaa ici nituteithĩkĩte tondu nie ndiramataha haha ngatwara haria nyumba-ini. Riu ni mega tondu na ndiragura ciringi 3 me haha.
Education is a basic right for all Kenyans, as stipulated in the Constitution of Kenya 2010. In light of this right, the county government believes in building a child's foundation as its fundamental obligation. The national government hasn't fully devolved education to the county level. Apparently, the county government's mandate is mainly concentrated on nurturing early childhood development (ECD) and youth polytechnics. Initially, ECD in Nyandarua County was in deplorable condition, with only 43% of all school-going pupils attending school. This could be attributed to long distances covered to schools, lack of adequate teachers, and inadequate reading material.
We have constructed 50 classrooms, and what we have done is to do it across the whole county. We have 25 wards in the whole county. So what we are doing is that we take about 1 per ward. We are also equipping those classrooms with a very, very kind of modern furniture for the children.
Since devolved system of government took charge of the ECD, there has been an increase in pupil uptake at the ECD level.
The enrollment has risen. This morning I received 2 new pupils who joined the ECD. So that means that now the parents have the confidence.
The county has hired 400 preparatory assistants for ECD classes who have been posted to various stations in all 25 wards. So far, 46 ECDs have been put up at a cost of 35 million shillings, and the county government is constructing 25 others at a cost of 7.6 million shillings. Currently, Nyandarua County has 13 youth polytechnics that are operational. 6 of these polytechnics received funds for development in various projects such as construction of hostels, workshops and installation of electricity. Mirangine Polytechnic, deputized by Mr. Kabiru Godfrey, held its graduation ceremony recently. The occasion was graced by His Excellency the Governor. It is evident that the Polytechnic is a center of attraction to students from other counties to the versatile courses taught in the institution. Bursaries have enabled underprivileged students afford the opportunity to access education. Approximately 7,000 students in both secondary schools and polytechnics have benefited from the bursary kitty. Currently, the attendance rate in the polytechnics is above average. The county government is planning to minimize the number of students joining universities in other counties by constructing its own university in the county.
A university here will also attract high-level caliber of professionals who come to work here, because unless we build capacities, we may not be able to effect or to get meaningful economic development.
In the health sector, the government has identified critical areas of its strategic objectives in improving the quality and accessibility of health services within the county.
In the dispensaries and the health centers, all services are free. We have seen a lot of improvement. For example, in the last financial year, we had the number of deliveries, new deliveries, mothers seeking skilled deliveries. We had 12,000 deliveries as opposed to 12,000 the previous year before devolution.
One of the major milestones achieved in the health sector in Nyandarua County is the efficient supply of drugs in all dispensaries, hospitals and health centers. Uruku Dispensary in Nyandarua Sub-County is one of the health facilities that has benefited with the streamlining of drug supply in health sector.
Tangu kaunti ingie tunakuwa tukiletewa ndawa kila wakati, si kama beleni vile tulikuwa tunakaa muda mrefu bila dawa, lakini siku hizi dawa zinakuja at least 3 months. Nikichelewa sana inakuja na 4th month. Na dawa zinakuja vile tu tuna order.
We are able to prioritize on what our needs are, and we are able to plan well in advance. We used to get a lot of malaria drugs which were relevant to us. Now that we are making decisions, we don't buy a lot of those ones. We buy others. Like here in our county, the biggest problem is actually respiratory problems, pneumonias, upper respiratory tract infections, asthma and the like.
Engineer District Hospital in Kinangop Sub-County is a major health project. The county government is constructing a 42-bed maternity wing which will drastically reduce infant mortality rate in the county. It is intended that the completion of the hospital will enable it to be promoted to a level 4 hospital.
It's projected to be a one-stop maternity unit whereby we shall have a 42-bed capacity that will accommodate both the antenatal and the postnatal units, and also we shall have an inbuilt theatre in the same block. The role of the county government is actually to make sure that it's filling the gaps and bringing the health services closer to the people, and making sure that people of Kinangop Sub-County do not have to travel quite far for the referral services.
We are having various developments in almost every health centers. In total, we have about 82 projects in all over the county. Some are refurbishing of old health centers and dispensaries. Others are equipping the new dispensaries with modern equipment. We are going to use over 40 million to equip now the dispensaries and the health center.
In an effort to modernize all health facilities, the government has purchased 3 ambulances that will serve Kipipiri, Kinangop and Oljoro Rock. The ambulances will be a very useful utility, especially in responding to distress calls of its residents. The county government, in collaboration with the national government, has established Kenya Medical Training College, KMTC, at JM Kariuki Memorial Hospital in Olkalau. The institution admitted the first lot of 40 students to pursue medical studies. In the wake of devolution, the Ministry of Cooperatives has revived the cooperative movement, which plays a key role in the economic development of a community. The cooperative sector is very instrumental in mobilization of resources, which largely contribute to the steady growth and development of individuals and the community at large.
We've revived 30 collapsed cooperative societies, and also we have registered 38